Hello, horror fans, and welcome to Dead by Daylight, or possibly Honey, I Shrunk the Survivors. As you can see, the survivors are tiny now during this event with the My Little Oni. So, I did want to cover this. I wanted to get into it real fast, show what is going on with it. We can see the Oni there off in the distance. Interesting. But did want to note a few things here. The game for this modifier seems very, very bare bones. You cannot put a loadout on at all. You cannot even change your outfit. You can select your survivor, but whichever survivor you select, that's going to be the survivor that you are going to be playing as. So it is something to definitely keep in mind. I was able to break that, so that's a good thing. And I'll come over here and work on this generator. As far as I understand, the Oni also will not have any perks or abilities. I mean, he'll have his normal blood ability, but that's about it. So, basically, just wanted to do a game here, see how this goes. It is a unique idea for an event. That was a fairly quick down. I don't know if it's one hit to down people here, or... Oh, and he just flat out killed the person. Well, that's definitely interesting. I also just noticed we only need 3... generators, it seems like. That also is interesting. So, less generators needed. Less things to do. You can definitely, I hope it's coming through on the recording, but you can definitely hear the Oni from a distance. Alright, I can see him over there. Okay, yeah, he does have an ability to just one-hit people. That is interesting. I may very well have to try this from the killer side, just to really get a grasp on how this goes. Oh, darn. He is a giant. I do wonder what happens if I'm the last one alive. Yeah, I sort of would like that to happen. Okay, he somehow knew I was there. Not sure about that. And that's how I die. Alright then, that is interesting. So, as I said, I sort of am curious to see how this is from the killer's perspective. So let's jump into a match as the Oni and see how that goes. Okay, so a couple things I want to note right away here is that it was much faster to find an Oni game right now than it was to find a Survivor game. I think it took me about 3 minutes to find a Survivor game, where with the Oni game, I was ready to have a match here in just a few seconds. This is an odd feeling. Feel like a kaiju going around here. Another thing was, I did get the trinket for the modifier the second that I left the, or as soon as I left the game. So that also is something to note. Alright, cannot kick generators. Good to note. They can throw pallets though, did not realize that. And you do get stunned by the pallets still. Alright. So we got this guy down. Let's go ahead and kill him. Alright, we've definitely got someone around here, but trying to find them is a bit of a challenge. Alright, so we've got 2 people running here injured. Alright. Got our second kill. Alright. And we got our third kill. The one person will escape. And we still do the stomp, even though we were transformed. Nice. Alright, so that is the new My Little Oni modifier event in Dead by Daylight. My thoughts on it are, it's a quirky, cute little thing they've brought out for April Fools, probably. I don't expect it to last nearly as long as the previous event. The Lights Out event I thought was really fun. Personally, it's my favorite thing in Dead by Daylight in a while now. I really enjoyed that, and I hope that it comes back again soon, because I had a ton of fun with it. Now, as somebody who is a kaiju fan, I actually have to say it was more fun playing as the Oni than it was playing as a survivor against him. It was sort of neat tromping around, hearing your giant footsteps, and getting to squash the survivors. As a survivor, it does give a different element to it, though, where you do feel this sort of unsettling fear because you can see him from so far across the map and just hear him as he's coming around. I won't say it's a great event. I think it's cute in a way. It's something that I might play a few games of, but it's not something that I would play for hours on end. Unlike the Lights Out event, where really that I could play for a long period of time because it was enjoyable to play as all the different characters. One thing is, by having it as only the Oni, it really does sort of limit the gameplay. You can't play as some of your favorite killers, and that does hurt it some. But I get it to a point. I get to play on words, and as I said, I sort of feel like it's something just quick and cheap that they threw together for April Fools. With that being said, though, I do highly recommend you at least try it once. And even if you're a Survivor main, try it from the killer's perspective. It was a lot of fun. I'm not an Oni main. I didn't even use his power there, as you saw. But it was still fun to play as him and be that giant. If you're a killer main, try it from the survivor perspective. It adds a whole different element to the survivor there, where pretty much if you get downed, you're dead. So with all that in mind, as I said, give it a shot. I'm guessing it won't take up much of your day. This whole video I think has taken me about 15 minutes in total. So just try it, enjoy it. And if you like this video that I've created, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon. Thank you, and I hope to see you all in the fog.